Next point it is the people of Mahatma. We can see from the above that sometimes people thought of Gandhiji as a kind of messiah, as someone who could help them overcome their misery and poverty. So the many people of India they thought like that Gandhiji who came to redeem ourselves from the misery and poverty of our India, or the troubles and pains of ours going to be removed under the leadership of Gandhiji like that. Gandhiji wished to build class unity, not class conflict. Yet peasants could imagine that he would help them in in their fight against Semindars, and the agricultural laborers believed that he would provide them land. So the different group of people they thought like that Gandhiji will help them. Peasants they was thinking like that Gandhiji will solve the problem of conflict between the peasants, sorry, zamindars and peasants. At the same time agricultural laborers they was thinking like that Gandhiji will provide land or redistribution of land will happen like that. At time ordinary people credited Gandhiji with their own achievements. For instance, at the end of powerful movement, peasants of Pratapgarh in United Province, now present it is in Uttar Pradesh, managed to stop illegal eviction of tenants, but they felt it was Gandhiji who had won this demand for them. So each and every group people they was thinking like that what all things happened here in India in that time, everything with the help of Gandhiji like that people started to think. At other times using Gandhiji's name, tribals and peasants undertook actions that did not conform to Gandhian ideas. Sometimes they went beyond of Gandhian idea because they can't understand all the things what Gandhiji was saying. So sometimes they become agitated, they become very much angry, and they was started to work against the British people. Then we can see source 4, it was he got Berkeley stopped in Pratapgarh. In the following is an extract from CID report on the Kisan movement of Allahabad districts January 1921. The currency which Mr. Gandhiji's name has acquired even in the remotest villages is astonishing. Now one seen to know quite who or what he is, but it is an accepted fact that he says is so, and what he orders must be done. The people they was thinking like that what Gandhiji is saying that they want to practice like that. They was considering Gandhiji as a sadhu or a sannyasi or a pandit, a Brahmin, and who live in Allahabad, even the in Diota. The real power of his name is to be traced back the idea that he was who got the Bedkali or illegal eviction stopped in the Pratapgarh. And Mahatma, that was we was calling the person who is doing good things to the people. So they was thinking like that he also Gandhiji also going to help them to be evicted, or they want to be go away from the place that also they was illegally they was worked for many years and generations, and from that land they want to move like that. Rules it came because of the British government. So the people thought like that they are going to Gandhiji came to help them to oppose the Semindar, and we are for Gandhiji and the Sarkar. Gandhiji is going to make his Swaraj now itself, like that this poor people of this area UP area they thought. Then happening of 1992 to 1929, because after the end of the non-cooperation movement we are going to see Mahatma Gandhi, as you know, was against violent movement. He abruptly called off non-cooperation movement when in February 1922 a crowded peasants set fire to the police station in Chaura, that is in UP. In 1922 February, the group of peasants they fired a police station where in Chaura, where it is in UP. 22 policemen were killed on that day. In one day, how many police died? 22. The peasants were provoked because of the police had fired on their peaceful demonstration. People was conducting peaceful demonstration. Police fired first. So people got angry and they started to fire the police station also. Once the non-cooperation movement was over, Gandhiji's followers stressed that the Congress must undertake constructive work in the rural areas. Other leaders such as Chinta Das, Motilal Nehru argued that parties should fight elections to the council and enter them in order to influence the government policies. At the end of the non-cooperation movement, the leaders of this National Congress or the many people said to Gandhiji like that we want to undertake which type of work, constructive work, which area? In rural area. At the same time, leaders said that we want to be part of the election, we want to become the council, part of the council, and by that we can influence the government policies, like that they said. Who are that person? C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru. Then through sincere social work in villages in mid 1920s, the Gandhians were able to extend their support base. So in 1920 onwards, they was working in the village area and they started to get support for Gandhian ideas. This proved to be very useful in launching the civil disobedience movement in 1930. 1920 to 1930, people worked in the villages to educate or make awareness among people how to fight against the British people. And 1930, Gandhiji again starting new movement that is known as civil disobedience movement. Two important development of the mid of 1920s were the formation of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, that is RSS, and a Hindu organization and the Communist Party of India. So two new group of agency or the organization it is developing here in India in 1922 1930 in middle, that is one is RSS, starting of the RSS, another one is that is one of the Hindu organization, another one Communist Party of India, CPI, present we are calling it CPI. It is a political party still, and they that started in 1925. So these two groups it is developing. That was another one development here, development in India in the time of Gandhi's leadership. These parties were held very difficult ideas about the kind of country India should be. These new both parties they said about how India should be there. Our leaders had a good dream in 1850 onwards. Our leaders had a good dream. That time we don't have like that any particular leader. Slowly it is reached in 1880 and 1890. That time we come to know, or we come with the idea of how India should be after independence, like that. But these two parties they give a different idea about that. Find out about their ideas with the help of your teacher. So it is my duty to explain again. Okay, I will do. The revolutionary nationalist Bhagat Singh too was active in this period. Another one person, leader, who was very active, and he was a revolutionary, very important thing, revolutionary nationalist. What is his name? Bhagat Singh. Then what happened later? Killed by British people. The decade closed with the Congress resolving a fight for Purna Swaraj, complete independence, in 1929 under the presidency of Jawaharlal Nehru. Consequently, Independence Day was observed on 26th January 1930 all over the country. In 1929, they taken the decision to they demanded to British people for what? Purna Swaraj or complete independence. Then 1930 January 26th, India started to observe Independence Day. Which day? January 26th. Any specialty present in India? Yes, it is our Republic Day. And here you can see Bhagat Singh. I take a loud voice to make the deaf hear. Ingulab Sindabad. He said like that, I am making a loud voice for the what purpose? The British government is a deaf one, so they want to hear it. Revolutionary nationalists such as Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Sukhdev and others wanted to fight colonial rule and rich exploiting classes through the revolution of workers and peasants. For this purpose, they founded a Hindustan Socialist Republic Association HSRA in 1928 at Feroz Kotla in Delhi. In 17th December 1928, Bhagat Singh, Azad and Rajguru assassinated a police officer who was involved in the Lathi charge that had caused the death of Lala Lajpat Rai. So we have seen about Lala Lajpat Rai in the starting of the lesson. We said about Lal, Pal, Bal, Lal like that. So there was three leaders together worked for National Congress, and one of the leader killed by the police in 1928. On 8th April 1929, Bhagat Singh and B.K. Dutt threw a bomb in the Central Legislative Assembly. The aim, as their leaflet explained, was not to kill but to make the deaf hear and to remind the foreign government of its callous exploitation. They want to say to the British government, yeah, you people are doing exploitation, so the deaf people want to hear. Who is here deaf? That is British government. Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru were executed on March 23, 1931. Bhagat Singh's age that time was only 23. British people killed all three of them. The good means the nationalist revolutionary people, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru, and they in their early age itself. Okay, we will continue in next day with next one, non-cooperation movement. First one it is Dandi March. We will see next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.